Hello everyone and welcome to Heart of Dixie International Airport. This is going to be the first airport update I'm doing for this channel, so just bear with me here. It's going to be a little bit interesting and seeing how this is all going to go. And I know you're wondering why there's a blank screen right now, and that's because I decided to add a little surprise. It's more custom to my airport and I don't see them too often, but I wanted to do a night update, which y'all get to see right here. This is the airport all lit up. It has the runway currently and the hangar space lit up and the terminals lit up. And I'm still trying to figure out about maybe doing the taxiways later on. But for now, this is what I have going. And so let's get this airport update up and rolling. So we'll start at this far end of the airport. Over here, an American freighter, Boeing 707. This guy had it for a while, and this is just kind of what I like to call my private cargo freighter. If there's anything like special needs cargo or just more like charter cargo, this is the guy to do it. I love this plane. I've had it for a while, and I like to have a little bit of classic presence at this airport just because I'm old school, and there's not much else other reason besides that. Then coming in over here from a late night flight is a Delta A220-300 just coming straight in from Atlanta. There's a lot of heavy Atlanta traffic from here since this airport is not far from Atlanta, but because it is less crowded, it has a few more options for Delta, and the fact it's in the deep south allows it to get a little more attention from them than say Nashville or Charlotte or other similar airports around. Then rolling down the runway, we have a Delta A330-300 that is heading off to London Heathrow. And that brings up the point again why a long haul would be coming out of this airport, which again, it comes down to the fact that Atlanta is usually so crowded they need somewhere else to send their planes. So with this airport, and a lot of the backstory behind it is just how crowded Atlanta is, they don't really have a reliever airport. So this kind of acts as it, so they get so this airport gets some additional international flights that most airports in Alabama don't see except for cargo. And then all the way at the end, pulling straight onto the runway, is an Emirates 777-200. And this aircraft is going to be doing a layover in Paris Charles de Gaulle and then landing in Dubai. Then holding short is one of my personal favorites, my Southwest 737-300 Arizona one, and this one is doing a late night haul out to Phoenix. Speaking of late night hauls out west, we have an Allegiant 717-200. This one's going to be heading out to Las Vegas for a little late night flight. Then this Delta 717 coming in from New York to LaGuardia, and shoot, I forgot to say this one is an MD-88. I just let that completely slip by me. But this one is coming in from another late night flight from LaGuardia and has its own little gate sitting right here on the Delta side of the Terminal 2. Over here is my UPS freighter, 767-300. It is flying on its nightly stop back to Louisville. Then we'll start at Terminal 1. Over here, we have a Southwest 737-700 in the Old Canyon blue colors. This one came in from Los Angeles, and it is just sitting here for the night, kind of like the New Mexico one that is just coming flying hot from Albuquerque, another late night flight. And they're both been sitting out on the tarmac for a while, explains why they don't have anything going on. Then Southwest 737 MAX 8, this one flew in a while ago from Orlando, bringing a lot of the vacationers back home. Southwest 737-800, this one has flown in from Nashville, just running a quick little ferry route. Because just like Atlanta, sometimes it gets annoying to just drive all the way there, so Heart of Dixie is offering flights out to Nashville. Then recently coming back with the luggage cart all ready to go, 737-800 Southwest with split scimitars. This one is coming in from Dallas Love Field. Just another late night flight trying to get everyone home from out west. Then at this gate, because this airport is running out of parking, I have a Pan Am 747-200. And this one is another one of my favorites, and they're hard to find apparently, but just because it has that just the fact it's a classic and the fact it's Pan Am, I'm like, man, this would just be nice to have along. And kind of same situation for the American Freighter. It's kind of my like a tourist aircraft almost. Like the whole thing with my retro aircraft is in this airport, they're all just rebuilt replicas, and they're just meant to do like private flights or passenger ferries or other stuff. So this one's kind of like a tourist plane. Then over here, long haul Delta A350-900. This one is flown in from Tokyo Narita, which, yeah, that is pretty long haul for just a little, what I consider a little airport in Alabama. But again, thanks to the overcrowding at Atlanta, it's able to pick up on some bigger flights like this and more opportunities. Aeromexico 767-300. This one flew in not too long ago from a joint flight from Guadalajara to Mexico City and then to here. Delta MD-90, and it has just been parked there for most of the day. It had earlier come in from another short route from LaGuardia, but due to technical issues, they've just been keeping it there, trying to troubleshoot. Then United 757 coming in earlier from San Francisco. This one parked for the night as well. A lot of these are parked for the night, just the late night hauls going out. American 787. This one came from Rio de Janeiro not too long ago, and it is just parked for the night. It's already got luggage undone, and it's going to be preparing for some heavy lifting tomorrow. American A319 just flew in from Charlotte Douglas not too long ago, and yeah, again, same case, just hanging out, late night flight. Qantas 737-800 Minrunji livery, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not good with how to pronounce it. I love this one just because of the detail they put into it, and just, it's really unique. I like it, and it's still one of my favorites as well. Just for sake of continuity, just saying it's getting code-shared by American Airlines coming out of Houston, George Bush. Then Qantas A330-300. This one made the big old long haul from Sydney, Australia after a layover in Los Angeles. Then these two happy campers, the DC-8 from Delta and the Southwest 737-200. Again, same thing as the other retros, are just kind of for private use, just kind of not doing as much, but they do get up and around in the air every so often. Then sitting in the hangar, I have a Southwest 737-800 Canyon Blue that was getting serviced, landing gear issues, so I had to repair that earlier and decided just to leave it in the hangar for the sake of the video. Lufthansa A330-300, and it's being currently repaired, trying to figure out an engine situation for it. And I've already repaired the landing gear on one of the main struts, so that was fun. And then Lufthansa 737-600 also being repaired by the logistics shop here. Still working on an engine for it, but had to completely rebuild a stabilizer for it. And so that pretty much covers it. Some of these aircraft were loaned by a friend for a little bit while he's out of town for college, so they'll be hanging out here at least until December. And then a lot of them I've tried to repair, and some of them I've repaired on my own that are my own aircraft. And so it's definitely something trying to fix these things with parts so small. But yeah, this was something interesting to try and film, getting back into making these videos. But I'm glad to get doing it again. It'll take me a while to get a little more comfortable with it again, but routes are always changing for these things, and on top of that, I am interested in possibly getting subscriber routes going at some point. So if you're interested and you have any airline I have here in the model airport, just about any shape, I'll take it, just because I'm all about trying to fit some planes in and engaging with you guys. And so I hope you enjoy it, and I know there's a bunch of glare y'all had to watch tonight, but I figured y'all might enjoy something a little different for an airport update. And so yeah, that's about it. See y'all in the next update.